Ladies, I've looked at the fashion runway. Here are the best fashion trends that we will see in 2023. Most of them are transitioning from this year with slight alterations. I will also show you examples of each of these trends from online stores to shop the look. I'll link all the pieces in the description box for you if you're interested in checking them out. I have so many looks to go through, so let's get started. Color. Color is going to be the center of attention for the next year. A lot of trends I cover here will revolve around them. I'm talking about head to toe, solid one color, arms, legs, shoes, purses, accessories. We will see head to toe black, magenta, yellow, black color. We've seen this trend a lot this year. Brands covering streetwear have really picked up on this. The more trendy pieces were, incorporating two black colors in one garment. So if you have something like this, for example, like color black dress or blouse, it's really easy to wear because you just throw it on and you look fashion forward. I found an interesting set from ASOS here. A more wearable take on this trend is to just wear the same color in different shades. So for example, different shades of green or a lighter top with a darker bottom, just this combination. One big color combination that we will see is the pink and red. Now I'm making it work for me because I already have each of these pieces separately. So if you like pink and red, try combining them for a fresh look. So I'm going to continue talking about color to understand what's trending next year in stores. Dopamine dressing. Now this is a new concept for me as well. It means dressing to make you feel happy. Most obvious way to express joyful dressing is through colors. Very bright colors, and I mean bright neon colors, which do remind me of spring fashion in general. My guess is that we will see this trend last longer, sprinkled throughout the year. I recommend adopting this trend with experimenting with your own comfortable color range. So, just don't go buy orange unless you normally wear orange. Stick to the colors you know. So here we're also going to see those lollipop colors that are clashing, like neon pinks and green come to mind. Next is the Moto Look is having a really big moment. I'm talking about all leather look. The chunky belted boots with metal embellishments, the leather pants, the Moto jacket of course, and all of them with metal clasps and embellishments. We're also going to see the miniskirt as well. Long tight boots over the knees. Athleisure is going from the preppy style to the biker chic look, so we will also see this motto trend in the shoulder strap bag with metal embellishments. Sequin is really big this year, and you probably noticed this trend in this season's winter wear and holiday dressing. If you saw it sprinkled around before, now we're going to see top to bottom dresses, blazers, skirts, and white pants. So now transitioning to next year, we're going to see an oversized embellishment version. Think the mermaid effect covered in shine. There will be a lot of shine and sparkle throughout the year with a lot of metallic fabrics. Next, let's talk about minis. We've seen a lot of mini skirts in 2022. So transitioning over to next year, 2023, is a slightly longer version, adding a couple of inches and just maintaining the schoolgirl look with the pleats. I like this look. I think it's the perfect combination of just young and old school. I think this look is very flattering, and you have the A-line shape, and pleats are also very forgiving. The key here is not to wear too long of a skirt. I would wear this, until above the knee, especially if it comes with embellishments such as medals and belts, because it can look bulky. So keep it compact, easy for the eye to see, a more manageable section of your body. Crochet, knitted sweaters, and knitted tights. We've seen bulky sweaters and knitwear in 2022. So transitioning to 2023 will be the lighter knit with a twist. There's a new combination here with sparkles, like we didn't talk talk about sparkles enough. So it's funny for me to see this in women's wear. I'm used to see it in the girls' wear. So it's, you know, it's fun to play around and bring some joy and shine into our look. So here we will see the lighter sweaters, not as bulky, which gives me a more feminine look, you know, emphasized not only through material as well as the brightness effect. Next, let's talk about jeans and the height of the rise. I think that's really what defines jeans and pants in general for the year. So for 2022, we've seen the low-rise jeans, and this baggy version is going to slightly increase in waistline. So that to me looks like a mid-rise all over again. You know, I personally don't find it very flattering to my figure, but if this is your style, then this will be right in your lane. The cargo trend is continuing, and again, not my favorite, but the transition will be made through slightly more sophisticated details. So we will start seeing more elevated and tailored versions, sparkled and shine, as well as, you know, different materials. This is not going to be your classic cargo look, but rather a business casual, smart looking cargo pants. Next, let's talk about the wide-legged pants. You know, I would always pair these with a tight top or crop top. Cropped doesn't need to be, you know, showing your belly button. Just means that they are not crossing each other's path so much. So to avoid the whole slumpy look. A very interesting addition will be the white tee trend. You know, I don't think I've ever seen this as a fashion trend before, but that's what makes it fun, doesn't it? If you wouldn't think of wearing it by itself, or if you are, then great, but you can always style it with a simple cotton blazer or monochromatic navy one, white one, and just jeans. Throw on some leather shoes, which could be flats or just a slight kitten heel, and you're all set. Let's talk more colors. Brown will be a really big color, the rich chocolate browns, and I'm so happy because this is definitely an addition to my wardrobe that I need to invest in. And if you think brown is the new black, well, then you're close, almost. Because black is the new black. We will also see a lot of black, and it makes sense to me because we can't be overly saturated with all the neon colors that will be flooding our eyes. So contrasting will be a nice welcome from time to time in our daily wear. And you know, let's face it, bright colors are not for everyone's taste and not sustainable for every single wear, every single day. So this is where neutrals will continue to be supporting our daily wear. Can we talk about what I'm wearing for a second? Because I'm wearing this beautiful blue dress for a reason. This is going to be one of the top trends of 2023, and not just any blue, but the cobalt blue. You know, this trend I find very easy to follow because, well, I already have a few pieces that I purchased throughout the years, and probably you did as well. And you know, I find it much more common to find in stores. This is the flashiest version of blue out there, and it's one that I will be adding more of to my collection. A cobalt dress or sweater is timeless and can be worn in, well, almost any season. I want to talk about blazers for a second. We've all seen the big baggy blazers this year. Well, transitioning to 2023 will be, you guessed it, the opposite. So this is the cropped version that stops at the waistline, and the beautiful added detail is the multi-button feature. We are not used to seeing so many buttons added to a jacket in general. I already own one, so it's a staple in my wardrobe that I recommend with dresses. It stops at the perfect point at my waist, emphasizing it even more. Now let's talk about shapes. Something interesting I've seen for the next year is block shapes. Bold shapes that are much more pronounced, bigger prints, as well as literally shapes in form of blocks with straight angles, blunt cuts like rectangular shapes, and corner patterns. You know, think rectangles and squares. The mesh is continuing to transition into 2023, incorporated in sleeves and overlayer for added 3D effect. This trend is an added touch of femininity to me. Now, if going all out on sparkles wasn't enough, we will see more feathers. This is transitioning from 2022, but bolder. I am not used to seeing feathers used so often, and we will see more and more additions to purses, clutches, and sandals. Big patterns. Patterns will be bigger, prints will be bigger. Think jacquard print, chevron, and metallics we will see more of with higher intensity. You will see a pieces new to this season if you see a few of these elements that I mentioned before combined, such as like a metallic brown or jacquard mesh or bold prints with feathers. I hope you enjoyed my take on top fashion trends of 2023 and it helps give you an idea what to look forward to and perhaps shop in the near future. Comment and share what is your favorite trend you can't wait to see more of. If this is your first time on my channel, don't forget to subscribe for future videos just like this one. If you're interested in wardrobe staples, then check out my next video. I'll see you there. Bye!